Today, I wanted to talk about why I appreciate Rise of the Tomb Raider, as I've recently finished the game and there's just so many aspects of it that I really loved, and some things that I discovered about the game that were just absolutely insane that I will be talking about later in the video, so make sure to watch the entire thing. But anyways, let's not waste any time, let's get straight into the video. Now, I wanted to talk about the gameplay because Rise of the Tomb Raider was honestly just a blast to play through, and I really appreciate the combat and gameplay throughout this game. Like, the combat was so much better than I was expecting it to be because the takedowns in this game are just honestly amazing, and the different items that you can craft and just use to, strategize and make sure you take out your enemies in the most efficient way is just really amazing. And there's just so many different weapons you can find throughout the world and use. Like, it was just a lot more better than I was expecting it, especially with the guns and all that, especially with the platforming. Like, man, the platforming in this game is just honestly amazing. And if you've been watching the channel, you guys know I love games that have parkour and platforming and all those sorts of stuff, like Jedi Survivor. But the platforming in Rise of the Tomb Raider is honestly just really unique, the way that they do it. It's honestly fantastic and really amazing. Just how you use your arrows to get up to another platform or swing across is honestly just really amazing and creative, and I haven't seen this in a lot of other games. I'm sure it's been done before, but the way Rise of the Tomb Raider did it was just really unique and amazing, and I really like it. As well as with doing stealth, like I did mention, the combat was amazing, but the stealth in the game is really fun as well. But I'm not really sure if it's because I'm bad at stealth in this game and I've been numb to the Ubisoft AI. But hey, maybe the enemy AI in Rise of the Tomb Raider is just way smarter than the Ubisoft ones, and it is possible I've just been numb to those games, but they're really intelligent and it makes the stealth in the game a lot more better, and you really do have to think when you're about to attack or do a side mission and all those sorts of stuff, because you are going to get caught. And I do like the stealthier approach in Rise of the Tomb Raider, because just going head on, guns blazing, honestly is not an option sometimes, depending on what difficulty you're playing on. But that's just what I really appreciate about Tomb Raider. The gameplay is just honestly amazing. Next up, I wanted to talk about the open world. Now, the open world in Rise of the Tomb Raider isn't the best, but I definitely appreciate the way that they did it and built it, because it's just honestly really unique with the different places you can fast travel to throughout the story. It's not like other open world games like Rockstar Open World or with The Witcher, where it's just this huge big map. A lot of the locations you go to, you've already visited them through different missions, so it's not like you're discovering some super cool things unless you're going to discover some tombs. And the tombs in the game are just really amazing. There are a lot of different puzzles you can do and figure out, and they're pretty fun as well. But man, Rise of the Tomb Raider is honestly just an amazing looking game, and the fact that it released in 2015, like, what's up with 2015 games and looking so gorgeous? Like, it's just honestly amazing. There are a lot of different things that you can find and craft throughout the world, and some weapons. My favorite thing to do is to discover some new maps, find some different weapon materials. That's just what I like to do. There are tombs, like I mentioned, with their own unique different puzzles and secrets and secret items that you can find throughout the world. That's just super amazing. But like I said, you do visit these places throughout the different missions, so it's not like you're discovering this huge big open world, but it's definitely still fun to go through. And the Rise of the Tomb Raider definitely has some really neat details, especially throughout the missions and when you're exploring or fighting enemies. Lara in the game can get cut up and bruised up depending on what's going on in the story or in the game, and it's honestly just really unique. And in certain places of the map where it's snowing, you can see some snow in Lara's hair, which is just honestly amazing. Like, the level of detail this game has, I honestly was not expecting it, and it's just really amazing. And it does make the world feel a bit more fresh than usual, but it's not the best open world, but it's definitely a unique open world, and I really appreciate it. The last thing I wanted to talk about why I appreciate Rise of the Tomb Raider definitely has to be its story. Now, the story isn't like the best thing ever, but it was definitely really good, and I really enjoyed it. Lara Croft is such a badass, man. Like, she's just so cool, and her character development from the start of the game till the end is definitely really amazing. If I had a nitpick, I would say I do wish the story was a bit longer, but honestly, because, you know, the game is like 8 to 10 hours long, and I do wish it was a bit longer because I just want to spend a lot more time with Lara throughout the story. But hey, keeping it 8 to 10 hours was definitely really a good decision, because throughout the entire 8 hours of the game, it was consistently good and never felt like it had dipped in quality, and that's something that I just really appreciate. In my previous Rise of the Tomb Raider video, I did mention how there are some super cool action sequences, and throughout the entire game they just keep getting crazier and crazier, and it never dips in quality, and it's just really fun. And you really do have to time yourself when you do these things, because they are just pretty intense and you feel the intensity throughout them. You don't want to die, and you just really got to time yourself and make sure you act immediately before, you know, Lara dies or something, which is just really amazing. It's not every now and then where you can actually really feel the intensity throughout the game, but I really did appreciate that. And I also love the way that the game ended with us not finding out who killed Lara's dad. It was just it was a really nice cliffhanger, and I just really enjoyed it. So I can't wait to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That is the next Tomb Raider game I am planning on playing. But man, this game is just honestly amazing. It's not a masterpiece or anything, but it's definitely a unique gaming experience, and I just absolutely love this. And Lara Croft, you know, when I figured out, and this was just out of curiosity, you know, finding out how much money she has. Lara Croft is one of the richest video game characters ever. Like, the amount of money she has is just honestly insane. Like, it was just really nice just googling it and finding out how much she's worth. It was just pretty insane, man. Like, that was just really crazy. But yeah, that's why I appreciate Rise of the Tomb Raider. This game is honestly a unique experience, and I would definitely recommend playing the games if you haven't played them yet. This was the reboot. You know, there was Rise of the Tomb Raider in 2013, not Rise of the Tomb Raider, but just Tomb Raider in 2013. So if I can, I definitely will go play the older games if they're really that good. Make sure to leave a comment section, you know, comment down below if the older games were really that good. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get to 300 subscribers. That would be absolutely insane. I'm the Meister, and I'll see you guys next time.